Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy. Today we're back looking at a new Transformer in the box. Transformers Legacy United G2 Universe Breakdown Deluxe Class Figure. I'm going to be doing something today that people get on my case all the time about not doing, which is, how come you never open your unopened Transformers? Well, it's mostly to hold their value, but I figured, you know what? Let's do it. So today we're going to open this guy up. Here is the package. The reason most people have this figure, the only reason most people have this figure, is because the original breakdown that is part of the combiner Menasor is a highly sought after figure that was made in limited quantities. And so now you're looking at between $100 and $150 Canadian usually to get your hands on an original breakdown. Well, the one for the Menasor set from the Hasbro line. For the combiner, not the combiner wars, just for the Hasbro line. I believe it's for Legacy. And so I resorted to picking this up because I had no other way to complete my Menasor. I also am missing breakdown to complete my Menasor, so this one found its way into the house. And a couple things of good fortune happened today, so I'm going to be opening this one and we're going to transform this one. So let's get into it without further ado. Let's open this little baby up. This huge baby up. I'm going to do a slicey, and we're going to put that away right away. El Dangerous. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I really take my channel seriously in the sense that I hope it brings anybody happiness of any kind at all. If it does, mission accomplished. So I'm glad you're back. Really happy to have you. Happy to have you on board. So, there we go. We can see a little tissue wrapped, I would think, spoiler. Spoiler alert for a spoiler. And let's slide all of this out and get rid of the box. Here's the instructions. There go the instructions. So, let's give him some stacks on stacks on stacks and duty. Whatever, we'll put part of it there. I don't care. And here's the figure. And where is that? Here's that little package of joy. I'm going to be careful opening that up because it's going to have always cut away from you folks. Like so. Put that down for a second. Close that up. Move that out of the way. And then we can get into this. So, let's get into this. Like I said, I suspect that this is indeed a spoiler for the vehicle. And man, they take their tape real seriously. The third time I'm going to have to unleash this guy. So let's cut away from ourselves. Okay, so that should be now thoroughly opened. Okay, you definitely don't want to drop a knife, open or otherwise. And we'll quickly open this up. ASMR Transformer tissue paper. You know, small blurb, small fact here. Oh, his gun's in there too, so that's important. There's his weapon. Nice gun there. And spoiler. There you go. Spoiler. We'll put that over there now for now. This Transformer tissue paper, fun fact, works as regular tissue paper. Just kidding, of course. So, we're going to get that knife out, hopefully one last time here. And we're going to... Nervous much breakdown? Woo! Cut that off. Careful of the paint. Watch the paint. Okay, and then there's a couple on the arms as well. Like so. And up again like so, away from yourself. Let's give that a fold-sickles. Like that. There goes the dragon knife. And release him. Release him. Hey, release him. All right. He's free. He's free. And there he is. There is G2 Legacy United breakdown. And I think this is supposed to be down here some. This is supposed to be flipped down so that this can go down here. So, there he is. He is purple and teal. If anything, I would call him 80s colors for real, for real. There's the figure. And let's get right into transforming him here on the back and forth channel. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to pull this section forward with the head. And this guy is going to be stiff for sure, as he's never been transformed. And you're going to fold that head in and tuck that back into that chest section. Then you want to align these side pieces, the door pieces. You got little mirrors up there, sweet. Just like that. And then flip these hands in. Ooh, they're on ratchets. And some more ratchets. And then bring these down to the sides. And again, try to make sure that everything is lined up. I can see some quality control issues, certainly with the paint job. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but that is bogus, that purple accenting there. And there's some missing from here as well. It comes over the edge here and not over here. So I'm comfortable saying this is a crap job of the paint. So you're going to bring those arms down to the side like so. We'll come back around to the front. Make sure that these quarter panels are tabbed into the vehicle, just like that. And then you want to bring this forward to tab in. Let's get that on camera over here. And this can sometimes be a bit tricky, I have heard. But you shall do what you're told. And there you go. Snappy, snappy, in place and happy. Then you're going to bring this windshield down, and that just clicks into place. The windshield has like a weird tint on it that, I don't know if you guys can see that, that makes it look like it's covered in dust underneath. That's whack. Clip that into place. Then we're going to go down to the bottom. We're going to spin that torso, which you're going to need room from the arms a little bit. So spin that torso. Spinsies. Everything's real stiff. Bring those arms back to where they need to be. Make sure everything stayed tabbed in. Mostly did. And then you're going to flip these feet up to these wheels and then open these calf protectors. Everybody needs calf protectors in their life. Okay. Like that. And you do that so you can expose these twin tabs between the legs and get them snapped in. So we're going to try to do that. Snappy, snappy. Okay, let's make sure it's in the right orientation. And then you're going to flip this whole thing on this bottom hinge here. Just like this. I'm going to move these out of the way. That on this side, and then we're going to do the opposite on this side. And we're going to kind of fold everything down into place. And everything is definitely fighting me here because it is stiff and new and all that jazz. There's a tab there that needs to be recessed underneath. And speaking of recess, I can almost remember when I went to junior high. There we go. And I think one of the first things I found out when I was in junior high, there's also these little tiny tabs right there in that purple accenting, and those need to go behind the vehicle, just behind that molding piece there. This one you can see is out, so we'll bring it in. This one can back out again because that's what it wants to do. Make sure those feet are nice and compressed. And there you have it. There he is. And you can put the spoiler on. I'm going to spoil you guys and actually put an accessory on. How about that? And there you go. Blam. Stacks on stacks duty. If this back portion looks a little discolored, that kind of finned area, it's not. It's the yellow and orange reflecting off the vehicle there. And that's it. That's that guy transformed. Breakdown. Now I may finish Menasor. You know those flares make it look like a DeLorean on the wheel wells. Shout out Michael J. Fox, fellow Canadian. Hope you're doing well, brother. Prayers, love and prayers for you in your current condition. And actually, now that I look at it, this back panel area, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this portion is a different blue than the rest of the portion. That is terrible. So there's no conformity or unity there at all. Not impressed. Not impressed. So, like everything on the back and forth channel, I like that silver there. Let us go from forth to back and transform him back. So, take that spoiler off. Try not to bust it in half, although it should be in two pieces so that one side can be on each foot or leg. And then we're going to separate all of this like we did to get it here in the first place. We're going to swing these feet up and over, which will allow us then to, didn't like that sound, get to this section so that we can flip it up, let go. There we go. So that we can flip it over. And you got a couple joints in there, so you want to keep those straight, which you could deal with when you're done. But you flip that section down, flip these out just like we did before. You can split the legs, close up his calf protectors like that, and bring these feet up and forward. And I don't think they tab into place, they just go there. So there's his feet. Then we're going to go to the back again, and we're going to try to untab this windshield. There you go. There she goes. Bring it all the way into the down position. Then we're going to swing this down, back and down, like so. Like that. And we're going to bring those ratchet fists out, which are going to be ratchety, like that. His arms stay very close to his body, also whack. So I think they should come out some so that they're not pressed right against the actual figure, but such is life. Pull forward the head, flip up the head, snap it back into place, get out that other ratcheted fist. Ratchet, 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 ratchet. I feel like I'm calling one of his fellow... Is he not a Autobot or Decepticon? He's a Decepticon, so definitely not calling Ratchet. And then spin this torso. You can bring all that silver forward, get those purple legs forward, and there you go. And we can put them right here. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Duty! And there he is in all his glory. And of course, you can put the blaster in one hand, and you can put his boomerang spoiler in the other hand. There's that. And size comparison. Blam! Does anybody know what this is? This is one of those... First of all, it's a cassette. But beyond that, a cassette of Poison, Unskinny Bop. And beyond that, these were something called singles that came out when cassettes were out. They came in these cardboard sleeves and only had a couple songs on each side if you were lucky. And I used to have this specific single, bought it out of the store when I was a kid, and found it recently somewhere, so I picked it up. So there's your size comparison. A single of Unskinny Bop by Poison. Shout out Poison. There you go. And lastly, and this is definitely a bonus for y'all, one of the reasons I opened this is because just today I acquired something that I've been looking for a long time. And that is the original Legacy Breakdown to finally complete my Menasor figure. Now I have them all. So you can look forward to that video in the coming days. Hello. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. And there's that. Awesome. Folks, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. Like the video. Just do it. You know you want to. Crush the notification bell. Make sure all notifications are turned on. When I post one of these videos, you get it first, and then you're the lucky one. Share it with somebody you hate, because why else would you? And if you comment downstairs and you get the transformer right that I'm going to do next in the next video, there will be a prize. I respond personally to all of the comments downstairs. If you haven't been told recently, love ya, Secret Guy, out.